Here we go again. Here we go again. Monday. I've done 2 Mondays in a row. It must be some sort of record. I had a cracking boot fair on Sunday. It was fantastic. I ran out of money. I was a couple of bits which were a bit stupid. Let me down. I'd probably this doesn't work. This Roberts radio. The woman insisted it did, and I believed her. But no, it wasn't to be. All right, Julie. Julie's in the house. Thanks for your little message on my last video. Can't remember whether I replied. I have a tendency to reply about like 8 months later. Sometimes I do it straight away. Vinte. Alle. How's it going? How is everyone? So I've got a load of stuff from the boot fair. And the boot fair was, it's brilliant. You know, I spent over 300 quid. Couldn't believe it. I was going to tap Peter Ray up for a bit more cash because I was at a stall and I wanted to get everything there. And it was the 3rd time round. How did I miss it on the first 2 runs? I don't know. Well, I've got some ideas. It was Warhammer. There were bags of Warhammer with loads of those Warhammer books in the middle, codexes, if you know what I'm talking about. Happy chap will know. Boo to you too. And I thought, that stall looks like it knows what it's talking about. It looks like it's going to be pricey. And I don't actually remember looking at it on the first or second time round. Maybe they had just rocked up and plonked themselves in the middle of the boot fair, but I don't think so. And so I started looking at these bags, and I am doing a separate video about it. And all these bags were labelled up with a little post-it note on there. Space Marines or Orcs and Goblins or this, that and the other. £70. You know, it's like a freezer bag, sandwich bag. £100, £40. And I was like, oh, and eBay. eBay was written on it. Enough to put anyone off. So I was like, well, there's no chance, is there? They've just come here expecting an eBay price or more, obviously expecting a high eBay price. Anyway, I started chatting to them, and what piqued my little interest, pricked up my ears, I did. Got to prick up my ears. She said, ignore what's written on it. I've just written that as, I looked them up. I'm open to any negotiation. And then she said, well, I'm clearing them out for my son. And my first thought was, oh, my God, your son is going to kill you. I've heard of friends of mine who have had a wardrobe in their room, and as soon as they've gone to university, all their like old Marvel magazines have been gone. All their Star Wars cards and figures have gone. And the mum's giving it away to the charity shop or something. Yes, tears were shed. Their Smurf collection's gone. Well, whatever it is. So, got talking and got some really, really good. So, like bags which were priced up for £90 a bag, I got for like a tenner. So that is always come on another video. And I also got a whole load of clothing. I have done a boot fair video. I've got all the clips, downloaded them all. It's all ready to go. It will be going live on Wednesday. Everybody can look forward to that. My dulcet tones, boring your senses. Hello, Richard. Hello. I said boo, but it's Simon or Faye. Who knows? Yeah, handy, but I think there's still, this is mum and dad putting it in the bag and researching it. So I think there's some broken bits. It's just so much. I got 9 of these bags. Probably about the size of an inflated balloon, if you can imagine that. All full of little figures, some big chunky toys. It's all been painted. Don't think particularly well. I haven't really looked at it yet. It's a bit of a blind buy. And I left about 4 or 5 bags. And I messaged Peter Ray. I said, "You want to get on that, mate? Get on it." And he went, "Oh, right," because I was in the car because I ran out of money. I was going home at I think it was about 9:30, and he was going around for the final time. So he got to the store. He went, "Oh, it's all gone." It's going to happen. going to happen, isn't it? My mate's dad sold his Ghostbusters fireman and loads of figures for a tenner when he went to uni. Yeah, anyone going to uni, beware of parents going in your cupboards. I don't think my son's got anything, but I certainly won't be chucking anything away in the next year or two. All right, Ryan. That's a new one on me, but good to see you. Simon. A Monday Little Hive and back from the boot fair in 1 week. Well, yes, it's back to the old routine, isn't it? Yes, I'm terrible with my YouTube, really. Other things take priority for me, as you know. So where should we start? Well, a PS2, which was bartered down. You know, they quoted me a very, very reasonable price. And I thought, wow, what a bargain that is. Let's ask for it for £1 less. And I do barter, and I barter because at the end of the boot fair, when I'm about to run out of money, I've got an extra £10 that I've wheedled out, and I can get myself another bag of Warhammer. That's why I barter. I'm not that insistent. I ask again, possibly a third time, depending on what they're like. And then if it's not happening, I won't do it. Or I might do it if it's worth it. Works, tested. Works on PS2. I've got to test PS1 game. CD and DVD, I think, is the difference there. Good condition. I'm imagining £30 for a working console. I cannot be bothered to find a controller with it. There's one up there, but I'm not going to do a whole setup. It's console only. Can't be bothered with anything else. Right. So I'm researching prices today and drafting up, getting me drafts ready. So console only. Am I right at £30? Oh, God, maybe I'm not. 40. Okay, 40. Tested and working, $29.99, went on an offer. Nice, stripped and clean, £42. Free post. So I'm £4 postage. I think we're looking at $29.99, £30, £32. They got the plug with it. I think I don't want to over egg that pudding. I think $29.99. Yeah, $29.99, £4 postage. Oh, Happy Chap comes in with £40, but I am looking at solds. I see. I'm going back now. Nice, stripped and clean, £42 plus delivery. I'm not going to go £40. It will just be hanging around like a bad smell. What I'll do is do $32.99 plus postage. That's $4.99. You see, Pete, these seconds that you've gone and chucked a spanner in the works there. My efficiency has gone for Burton now because he's just said, £40 easy. But such is life. $32.99. I'll try and eke another £3 out of it. And it is it a small parcel? I think it is. I'll have to check the weight on those. I think it would go under 2K. Probably be pretty close. We'll save that for later. You will get £40 within a couple of weeks. $35.99 plus $3.99 postage in. If I don't, Pete, you have to buy it. I'm telling you. I will give it a couple of weeks. I'll be watching it like a hawk. How was the A3, Pete? You went down there. I wasn't having that again. I saw Jamie Donut's video, Jamie Dodger's video, and it was from when I was there. I think I put him in my video actually, and he got a couple of decent things. One was a kayak life vest, new one on me, good bit of info. And the other one was, I actually saw it in his trolley when I was there. I was like, oh, you got a Le Creuset, very nice. So yeah, but he found it a struggle as well. So it's always good to hear when you're at a boot fair and it's a bit crud. You know, the worst thing in the world is like, yeah, I'm not finding anything. I'm not finding anything. And then someone rocks up to you and goes, oh, God, look at this bag of stuff I've got. You're like, So it's quite nice to see Tammy Dodger going, no, it wasn't the best boot fair in the world. I'm like, yes, I'm not going mental. Right. So like I say, I got a load of Warhammer and I also got a load of clothing. And I am gonna do separate videos going through, but I'm gonna list some of this clothing here today, or research the prices. So 26 items filling 2 bags. Okay. And where to start? Well, we'll just start at the start. I don't really have a clue. It's goth, rock, metal, and it was also the same person I got the Metal Hammer magazines off. Amazing how you see these people a number of times. So yeah, there we go. If you have a goth child or whatever they're called these days. So this is Peter Ray. I got all this stuff, and then I left one hoodie. I went back past it. I just walked past it, and there was one hoodie left. And she said, "Oh, I'll have that," because I bought the rest of it. So what is this? It is bring me the horizon. It's a bring me the horizon. All right, Angela, in your attic. Angela's attic, Jen. Angela's attic, Jen. Moaning. Good to see you. It's always good to see who we get in. 17 wonderful people in. Ooh, look at that. You have to let me know where your local fair is, Mark. We'll all rock up there for a bit of the pie. So what do we got? Bring me the horizon. Bring it to me. Bring me the head. Bring me the horizon. Is that all one word? Hoodie. Come on. And now all of this, or the majority of it, is small size. And I'm kind of thinking, don't generally like getting small, but when it's sort of specialist like this, or niche, like goth, loads of band stuff, there's like, what we've got? We've got some Iron Maiden, got some Slayer, got some Killstar branded stuff, which I've been selling, which has been really good. We've got some really nice jeans. It's all small size. I kind of think this will be one where I wait for the price. Now, not normally if I've got like a Weird Fish jumper or Burghouse jacket or Levi jeans, they're all pretty bog standard, and like a lot of people will want that. Now, this I've got to find someone who first wants it, and secondly is small size. But I don't think that's a good reason to just automatically bring the price down. So who's Angela? Oh, I see. Yes, I am hoping for 25 at least. So we will see. Bring me the Horizon hoodie. Sold. eBay should tell us. Obviously, I would like to find. Oh, hello, £44. That's it. One thing I hate about eBay is it defaults to showing you global sales. And I wish you have to put the item location UK. I just wish you could set that as, we want it like that now. Lock. You used to be able to lock search items on your phone, but I'd love to lock UK and sold. Every time I do a search, I have to faff around and buy it now, really, and possibly used. Okay, so we'll go buy it now. So yeah, I've ended up with 5 results here. Bring me the Horizon. Next Gen Motif Large, £42 plus postage. They do go for a pretty penny. You're quite right. This is in excellent condition. £42.32p. Weird price. I'm going to go £44.99. I have a 10% voucher. That'll take it down to 40. And we'll see what the views and what the watches are like on that. Look at that. That's pretty much paid for most of the haul if it sells. So yeah, I'm just drafting these up really. So that's looking at the price, save it for later. That's what I'm doing here. We've got another hoodie. This is a Killstar one. I mean, it was just like, I couldn't believe it. And this is after 2 bad boot fairs, A3 driving all that way, and my local one. Although I've got to say, I've sold a couple of bits off my local one, which has kind of made it worthwhile. Sold something for 60 quid, which I bought for about 10. So that's all right for just driving down the road of a morning. You should be able to lock it. Yeah, you should be able to, but I'm buggered if I know how you do it, you know. So after a couple of like knockbacks, or just kind of like, oh God, it is getting worse, you know. All these house clearance guys are putting the stuff on eBay before they bring it to the boot fair, and you know, everybody is going on Vinted and selling their clothes, and everybody's aware of what stuff makes money, and nobody's just bringing it to the boot fair. After a couple of those, oh, there's a hair there. There's a goth hair. It looks like it's purple, which wouldn't surprise me. It's definitely dyed. It was really good to stumble upon a kind of like, oh my God, that's been the best boot fair in, could I say ever? It could well be ever. You know, the fact that there were 2 massive hauls of stuff. I mean, I remember years ago, I got a massive, about 200 quid worth of Sylvanian families. And I was chuffed about that at the time. I got the magazine haul, but that I didn't know that at the time. That kind of like, I got my £700 out of £5 spend maybe two years later or a year later. I didn't think at the time this is brilliant, but this and the Warhammer, I kind of know they're good. Right. Killstar, Doves and Grenades. Killstar Doves and Grenades. It's great gear if you like that sort of thing. So look out for it. Yeah, Killstar stuff. I'll show you some of the band stuff as well. Right. No results. Because it's not looking at solds. Okay, let's have a look at solds. No. With Doves and Grenades. Oh, Dove. Would that make a difference, that S? Please let me know what you have found at your boot fairs this weekend and what you're up to. Okay. Yeah, it hasn't found it. Let's just try Killstar hoodie. I'm thinking 25 at least. It got to be 25, isn't it? Killstar black spoiler hoodie, 11. Brand new. Okay. Disappointing. I can hear my phone going. Let me get my phone. There we go. I've put little reminders on so they can ring from the other side of the house. It's when it's other people's reminders that really does your head in. Okay. I'm just dropping a text to someone. Hang on a sec. Okay. Right. Back to the Killstar. Killstar is one word. I can't. Yeah. Definitely put it on for 20. Pre-loved ladies Killstar Beetlejuice costume. sold by the British Heart Foundation. £20, £20, 19. I don't seem to have many hoodies. It's really weird. It's not 2 words, is it? Has that mucked it up? No. Okay, well, let's not get delayed on this item. I'm going to go for there's some hoodies that are new, but there's not a lot of used stuff. Never worn unisex, £21.50. I'll try £26.99 on this one. We'll see how many views we get. I think anything over, it should go for over 20. Right, Slipknot t-shirt, Gildan, small. This could be a tenner. I don't know really. I think these tees were going in the bundle are about £1. New, it's 12. Okay, it's United States. So annoying. So UK sold and used. £80. I don't think it's going to be worth that much, but you never know. I'd love to get an old vintage. I've seen some crazy prices for t-shirts, like indie t-shirts, going for like thousands, but now, me being me, I'm trying to find exactly the same t-shirt, which is probably a bad move. I should just Google lenses. 160 results I've got for Buy It Nows. It's just the balance between like doing research and not missing a good price, and getting on. Let's just do a Google Lens on it. AI overview, visual match, Amazon UK, eBay UK, shattered glass. Okay. Slipknot shattered glass t-shirt, 2012 t-shirt medium, 13 quid. Sold exactly the same t-shirt. And that's the only one. So I'll try 15. It'll have 10% off it straight away. And I can see that coming down to sort of, it will sell in a couple of months, hopefully. We must have the festivals coming up or something like that. I'm sure there's some sort of. Now, do I promote it? Stuff like this. Because I do 7% promotions on all my clothing, and I'm so inclined to sort of think I'll give it a couple of weeks, and but it is a lot of faffing around. Okay, is that one another hoodie? This is the one I left behind. Kind of, this is something else. This is, look at that. Asking Alexandria. It looks like that is nuts. I love it. I used to buy like the Odric Tentacles albums, back in the 90s, and like some of their covers were brilliant. Not quite the same sort of thing as that, but yeah, show my age. Love the Osrix. Hoodie, right? Purple hoodie. Come on, you got to be able to find it. Everyone's gone quiet, or is my chat just someone say something so I'm not going mad? It's been at least 8 minutes before I had a comment on this video. Let's stick YouTube on. No, everyone's just gone. Everyone's just busy with work. Always, it's good to see, isn't it? There we go. Oh, thank you, Pete. It is high quality. Set your camera to square shot mode, 1 by 1. Oh, that's all right. Hey, carry on and be clicking. No results for that. It's good to know. Good to hear that people are really getting on and being busy. £31, United States. Perhaps I should keep my other countries on the filter. Oh, is that it? Eyeball Monster t-shirt. Well, it's an Eyeball Monster hoodie. I'll tell you what. This was the one. Peter Ray was next to me when we found this, and oh, he did actually say, "Well, the t-shirt's gone for this." I remember now what he said. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, the hoodie. I don't think he did find. So, if a boring hoodie goes for 31 in the States plus £30 delivery, and a purpley t-shirt, this design goes for £14. What would this hoodie go for in the purpley design? I'm thinking it must be 35. 40 quid would be ridiculous. Do I go to the? I think I will go to the research tab. Let's go research it on eBay. Let's stick in that keyword. Right. Any purple large hoodie, £4 at auction. Don't tell me that. Eyeballs purple zip-up hoodie rare emo thing, £32. And all I've got is a tiny. No, it is that one. £2. Okay, 36.99. Cheeky little 36.99. 10% off that, and bring it down to around. We're in the ballpark. Item number 3. Oh no, item number 4 has been researched and drafted. Item number 5. All goth. Can anyone tell me what that is? It's Gothic writing. A string. Oh, it's asking Alexandria again. A string t-shirt. So with that last bit of research, I'm thinking this is 15 quid. Unless it's some sort of sought after design. Is there anything else on there? Like, what's that? A pentagram? It's a nice design. And I can't find it on eBay. What's on the back? No. Google Lens it again. What are you photographing, people? Let me know. Here I am, sharing what. Okay. Quick Google Lens on that. Poshmark, £29. Ripped and Stud asking. Ripped and Stud. There's an XL 2013. I don't like the look of this price. £5.92 all best offer. Oh, God. It's a Gildan as well. Okay. Why didn't that come up on my search? Just put in 2013. That's dirty. I mean, someone do it for a fiver. I'll definitely go 14.99 to start with. I mean, I can see it maybe going down to a 10 or something. Now, how can I can find that item on my phone, but I can't find it on my desktop. It's the wonder of eBay, isn't it? Let's have a look. 2013 concert T-shirt with a dash. It's interesting how does what does that do to the search engine optimization when you're just putting a dash between T-shirt? Yeah, I always leave things blank because I kind of think if people do put in punctuation, I can't find it on there. Oh, it's got it on Souls, dickhead. Um, anyway, I'm going to go 14.99 on that. It's a T-shirt. It's 14.99. New without tags. They selling it as. I don't know about that. I can see it going for many about 10. Wonder Woman, get it done. Make sure it's in the lights. At least 4 pixels more. Show the effects. It's the law. Yeah, and maybe as well do two main ones, two ones that you'd be happy to put as your main. Um, so that if it doesn't go after 3 months, or if it doesn't go, after your time period, you not only do you change the title and the price, you can change your main photo. Um, I did wonder what that was, and now I've just realised. Thanks, Pete. Right. We have a Slipknot bum bag. Who wouldn't want a Slipknot belty bum bag? I should take that to the boot fair. Is bum bag the right term? Bum bag belt? No results. £13.20. Fanny pack. God, that's worse than bum bag. Rock sacks. Is that the brand? Just imagine if I found 200 quid in it. No. I do know people who have found oodles of cash in shoes and oodles of cash in. What was it? It was some sort of box. They sourced a load of stuff and had it in their loft and then got it down sometime later, and it was just loads of money in there after they decided to go through that stuff they got from the boot fair 6 months ago, and it was all a load of old 20s. And they had to get to the bank quick before the old 20s were defunct. Rucksacks. Has anybody found any money in anything? I think I found 50p once. That's £13.20. Looks like we're doing. That's 3 plus 12, so I probably will go 12.99. Oh, there's another one. Someone is trying to get £20.48 and they're not succeeding. Slipknot bag. Again, with the festivals coming up, knob. Well, yeah. I mean, how rude do you want to get? Just think of it's like your porno name is like your cat and something, or your name of your first pet and something else. The name of this is just think of the rudest word you can think of, and then put a word for a bag after it. A bag doesn't make no sense. A bum bag is like a bag of things you put in your bum. It doesn't look like a bum. I mean, it's only one cheek. Right, moving on. I will sell it myself. I will undercut your price by £5, and I'll put postage on it. How do you like them apples? And we shall see how you shall go. Will that person then come back and undercut me? Who knows? This is a little bestie top. I'm imagining that is another asking Alexander. And again, I cannot work out what the hell these words say. So that says rude words. That says prick down, and then it says blast. I can't work out. It's all in this gothic horrendous writing. Death days of our being only leads to a common destiny. Black is the colour of true peace. The sun makes me wilt. Punks make better lovers. Oh dear. Let's have a look at this then. I think this will be like a tenner. Nothing at all. I don't know if it's even a band. Let's stick in punks make better lovers. Has it got a brand on it? G Goth Gothic initial something GLP. Let's put in Gothic initial. No match on that. Oh, it's GIP. You donut. GIP. No, still nothing. Let's do a Google search on that label. That's probably better. Might give me a bit more luck. Don't you love clothing? So I will do. I picked up an Xbox One S this weekend. I tested it last night. You know, I've had all their Xbox time, and then I go, "Oh, do you want to test this?" It came with the Marvel superheroes game, which I thought we had, but we haven't. So, we got another one. So, hi Mark, how you doing? Where'd you go this weekend? Let me know. Were you off up the Pedham Way? Overview. Okay. Nothing at all. Okay, bit of a mystery that one. This image shows a clothing tag for the brand GLP, which stands for Gothic Lolita Punk. Initial. Oh, it is Lolita. Christ on a bike, my eyesight is going tits. I went for an eye test. They recently said come back for another eye test because I went last year and they said I needed glasses and I didn't get them because it was only like +1 or something. I just thought, well, just stop watching, stop looking at your phone so much, and stop looking at these things so much, and get out in the sun. Gothic Lolita Punk. Okay, we got some. We got some. Did you get anything good, Mark? Let me know. Nobody's speaking to me. Everyone's too busy photographing. Nobody's speaking to me today. No one ever speaks to me on my videos. But it's all great that you're here. We have 22 people in there. Wonderful to have you all here. I should stop moaning. What do you call that? Is that like a stringy top? String vest? It's not a string vest, is it? That's something completely different. No, I'm not finding it. Purple. 155 down to 0. Top. No matches. Oh, this is okay. Well, okay, let's just put in Gothic Lolita Punk top and look at you. Let's see how we go with that. Oh, God, there's some weird stuff coming up. And sold. And in five results worldwide. US, and Japan. Right, there's one from the US. I'm going $12.99 there. Jeez. Oh, using my time. See you later, Pete. Have a good one. Nice. Russell Bromley, nice. Yeah. Good if you can get them cheap enough. I need an eye test the other day. I went to a shop that said martial arts on the outside. I got inside. Oh, 0. Did you buy anything? You came out with a bag full of stuff and a smile. Right, $12.99. I can see that hanging around for a while. Can see that going on. Iron Maiden. Perhaps I should wear those around the boot fair. Short shorts. Cheeky. Iron Maiden shorts. Bring your daughter to the slaughter. Lay her down. Yes, I have happy memories of listening to Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter in an A-level statistics lesson. Someone next to me was educating me. There's me listening to those. Right, Iron Maiden shorts. Is there a brand? Black Premium. Black. It's like premium, but no E and an I. Okay. Black Premium. Please. Oh, there they are. Someone is trying to sell them for $14.99. Cut off jeans, free post. Is anybody selling fast? Nope. Okay, so they're trying to get 14.99 free post, and it's a size 32. So I will try and get 14.99. It's a different size. So, and I'm I'm going to put 10.99 with postage. Does that work out? Yeah, it works out. I don't think I'm going to promote these. I'm not going to promote them for the first week. See how they go. Drop them and see how they go. Yeah, definitely. I was watching. We've been catching up on Taskmaster yesterday. I haven't watched Taskmaster for ages because it's got a bit dull. We kind of like watch, and it's got Matthew Bainton from Horrible Histories, and yeah, I think he did the Wrong Man. He did with James Corden. He's done loads of things, and he's constantly wearing those shorts, like runner shorts or like 70s runner shorts. And he did this task. I think he was blindfolded. Yeah, he had to cover his eyes, cover his ears. He couldn't use any of his senses apart from smell to find a cheese phone. And so he was on his hands and knees scrabbling around the Taskmaster house. His balls are falling out the back of his shorts. They filmed it all. So it was quite funny. So yeah, that would happen to me if I was one of those Iron Maiden shorts, and we don't want that. This one, I'm a little bit like, what is this? I think it the Psycho House? Everyone's photographing. Let me look at your screen now. If anyone knows what this house is, let me know. I think it. I don't think it's the Psycho House. Let's have a look. Gothic Lolita Punk. Who knew? Ghost Mountain House. Horror Block. Didn't really tell me that much. Horror crate. Psycho. Someone's put Psycho here. Is that exactly the same one? Yeah, exactly the same one. It's a Psycho House. Shrink, 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 shrink. I had to do a dissertation on Psycho, bizarrely enough, when I was doing my degree. I did a maths degree, but they made you do a little arty bits, like it was like 5% of your degree, I think. So I choose Sussex. You could choose what you wanted to do, and I did film studies for some reason. Didn't have a clue what I was doing. I never really learned how to write essays at school. It's unbelievable that that is true. But right, Psycho House T-shirt. Not a sausage. Not a sausage. No, nothing. Go back to my image search. Reddit Macari. This is a Gildan T-shirt, isn't it? Yeah, heavy cotton. It's a nice T-shirt. It'd be one for November, wouldn't it? All right, let's take out Psycho. Put in Gildan Haunted House T-shirt. No, I think this is so difficult when you get sort of like, oh, well, there's one. And again, I mean, I'm going to go for 299 as a sort of starting point. I know this probably isn't going to sell at that. I'm going to have to do a quick bit of research. Psycho Hats looks like. Pretty sure it is. Okay, let's have a look. Psycho House Hitchcock. Yes, it is. It is the Psycho House. There you go. Put that into the keyword, definitely. But that might take a while to sell, but will sell. Definitely at Halloween, that would sell. It's got some little goth to come along there. Someone could have printed it themselves. Well, yeah. Well, got a load of Gildan stuff to print on. No, I guess. I don't know. Do you know how many people do that? I don't know, Simon. I kind of all went, that's ridiculous, but pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. You might have a point. But then again, I suppose you could say that about that. Printed it themselves. They probably haven't. Shiver Me Timbers, Motorhead. Love it. You win some, you lose some. It's like it's all a game to me. Shiver Me Timbers. Vest. Top. I'll put that and the Iron Maiden shorts on, go around the boot fair. And say I'm not leaving until you give me a good price. That would be how to grab a bargain. This will be a tenner or less. $11.99 free delivery for a Motorhead tank top. I won't call it tank top, sleeveless top. Tank top is like a woolly knitted out of green and brown wool. Wallace wears it. So we're going to go $8.99 on that. Much cheapness. Tank later. So if you want, I am just whipping through, getting a price point on these. We're almost at the bottom of the first page. Another vest top. And Gildan soft style. I'll just do a quick check, but I should use the draft that was done and just copy it. That's a vest top. On it? No, ridiculously horrendous design. You can get this stuff new pretty cheap. This is the thing about going into clothes. You soon realise you can't really make much money off t-shirts or polo shirts unless you're getting them. It's all about the jackets and the suits and the fleeces and shorts. Unless you're getting something really nice. No, so I got $8.99 on that as well. But the flip side is beautiful to pack. Beautiful. Oh, okay. Makes me wonder why people don't. Well, they obviously do. Could you not make loads of money out of that? Or obviously, copyright comes into something like that. Surely, copyright comes into it, or maybe not. Next one, Iron Maiden, and it's uh, deliberately got holes in, so it's supposed to be like that. So I've been told, and it's at the bottom as well. It's a bit strange, but it's pretty cool, I think. How the hell I'm going to look this up? Does anybody know the relevant album for this wonderful graphic design? Fanged Skull. Uh, Iron Maiden t-shirt. Hubs. Ah, there we go. Whole t-shirt. Final Frontier. Someone wants to get £45.43. Let's catch up. I think so, yes. Even though I hated it last week, I will do because it's down the road. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about the Rose Hill boot there. So, yes. Vintage Nerd Block. So let me get distracted. Open up another eBay window and type in Vintage Nerd Block Psycho House. I mean, you've given me a rabbit hole. I'm going down it at full speed ahead. Vintage Nerd Block. Oh no, I haven't got nothing's come up. Solds. Now I'm just being told that a return has been delivered, so I'm expecting my front doorbell to go. So bear with me a second. Yes, the other thing about doing clothes is I wasn't getting that many returns, and had a spate of them. It's always busy. So this is a polo shirt that's returned. Doesn't fit. When I pack this, it's large letter because I do it quite carefully. Fold it, and so I send them Royal Mail 48 if it's over 2, or if it's got value. Or whatever. It's just I mean, that is a small parcel. So what I did check the label that eBay produced, and it charged me. I think the charge is based on what you've used, so it's going to assume that it's a large letter coming back. Well, that isn't. For saying that, I've had someone else just say, "Can you return it?" And I've gone, "Yeah," I'm kind of forgot about it, and they haven't raised it, and they've just shoved it back in the post and written my address, and not even put any postage on it, and it got back to me. I mean, I would have thought it would have got back to me, and then the postman with a card saying not enough postage for it. But it seems, post office do anything these days. So there we go. That'll be refunded ASAP. Right. Vintage Nerd. I can't find this Vintage Nerd. See, this is. I love it when I can find something on my phone, but I can't find it on the desktop. Someone else can find something, but I can't find it. So it looks like, from what you're saying, Matt, it's the current listing. And here I am scrabbling around, not being able to find it. Oh, got the dog in here. I'm putting him up if he's come on. Oh, you're a help, aren't you? Oh, you're a help. And I'm trying to get on. I've got the dog, we'll take that away. And I've got my oldest son here today because he's not very well. He's a bit rubbish. Right, we're not going to get any work done now. Just going to look out the window for the next 20 minutes. I'm an hour in anyway. So let's try and just find this nerd thing. No, I can't see it at all. Typical me. Can't find it. The Hold Final Frontier Black Hold shirt. Let's see if we can get a sold on it. Someone is trying to get 45 quid for a large t-shirt. Original. You're just smelling food all the time, aren't you? Someone's trying to get 45. Someone's trying to get 9. What have people got? Not a lot. They're both large, so I'll just drop this up and try and get 20 and see what it does. So it mustn't. What a cutie! Oh, thank you so much. You shouldn't really. No, you shouldn't. Yes, got to go for a walk. He's been pestering me all morning for a walk because he's getting used to going out. We took him out really early when it was sweltering weather, but today I was just want to get on with a bit of work. Like that. Can I have a cup of tea and then take you for a walk? Recharge everyone's batteries, and then you'll fall asleep for the rest of the day. Dave only knows the old stuff. Yeah, I can go and printify, make you use any artwork I want, and order a sample. Well, I never knew. I never knew. Right, you down. It's my old mess in here. T-shirts all over the place. We'll try and get 20 quid for that iron, mate. So what have I got left? I'm gonna go in a minute. So ignore Friday the 13th t-shirts. Probably, maybe go until Halloween or yes, something else. And this is an Alice Cooper hoodie, 2019. Let's quickly look this one up. I have a little bit of hope for this. And again, what does that say? Ye old black eyes. Ye old black eyes tour. No, nothing at all. Nothing on songs. Let's just go for Alice Cooper hoodie. Brand new, brand new. I'll go for 2025. again to see what it does. I mean, like I said, I think I got the hoodies for like £3 each or something like that. So if it if it does 50, if it does tenner on that, but sometimes it's surprising. People bang on about band tees, but you do have to watch out for obviously repro stuff and stuff like Primark with that. But even this sort of stuff, which is I imagine has been bought as a new T-shirt, perhaps it is just all the single stitch original T-shirts that command that top price. Who knows? Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hello, Reseller, because we're just going actually, but do give it a thumbs up, everyone, before you leave. And like I say, I've got a few videos coming out. It'll be the whole video from that boot where I got all of this gear, and also a couple of going into more detail of the clothing haul. I mean, you've seen a lot of it this morning, so you probably won't want to watch it again. Seen probably just under half, and then I might well do one for the Warhammer stuff. All right, have a great week, everyone. Take care. Hope you say it's good sales, and hope you find some really good stuff. Take it easy.